Hi everyone, I am back at the van and this week I am going on a trip to the Cotswolds. I've got a few days off work, so I'm taking my bike, and the plan is to camp out in the Cotswolds and then take my bike and go and have a bit of a cycle round some of the towns and villages. Van's all packed up, ready to go. Don't need a huge amount. Obviously I've got my chair, got the Jackery fully charged. The pantry is fully stocked, as is the cool box behind the driver's seat. Got my Trek Dual Sport Plus in the back. That is an e-bike, just makes things a bit easier. We are going through a heat wave in the UK at the moment, so I'm pretty pleased to have that. I have got to stop on the way to get the aircon serviced. I've just realised that there is no air conditioning and we've got a bit of a heat wave in the UK at the moment. So I'll catch up with you when I get to the campsite. I'm now set up at the campsite. Sorry it's looking a little bit messy, but we are in the middle of a heat wave, so I'm just trying to stay as organised as I can. This is currently how I've got things set up. Just got the bed there, kitchen, bin. Just come around the back, show you my pitch. So just got a cup of tea on at the moment. Very simple setup for me. Happy to cook and eat out the back. Obviously I've got a nice bit of shade coming from the tailgate. Now, where am I? I am in the Cotswolds. The plan for this little break is to do a bit of a cycle tour, so I brought my bike with me. That's currently around the back of the van, just stored here out of the way. Plan is to go on a bit of a cycle around some of the different villages and towns within the Cotswolds. I have got my Explorer map, so hopefully that will come in handy with the places I want to go. I'm currently near Chipping Norton. I've already cycled to there earlier today, and now I'm planning on going to probably Stow on the Wold, Moreton in the Marsh, and then looping back around to Chipping Norton. The campsite that I'm in is right next to Jeremy Clarkson's Diddley Squat Farm. I did take a quick walk over there, and I've bought some red onion marmalade and some strawberry jam. Really looking forward to those. So what I'll do now is I'm going to finish off making this cup of tea, then I'm going to pack up a few bits and pieces, and then I'm going to hit the road on the bike. It is something like 34 degrees today, so very warm, but we'll see how we go. Take lots of water with me, and I'll catch up with you when I get out on the bike. Right, see you in a bit. So the first village I've got to is a place called Churchill. There's a lovely memorial just behind the sign here. You just get a feel for the village. Really nice Cotswold village. There's a little community cafe going on. And then where I'm headed to is Kingham. So that is pointed down this way. It's about a mile away. So the bike's just here. Right, I'm going to head down there now and see what we can find. Right, just going to cycle along slowly. See how beautiful this village is. This is Churchill. If you've never been to the Cotswolds before, I thoroughly recommend it. It's a lovely place to visit, either just for the day or to stay for a few days. I normally bring my bike. It's dead easy to get around, as you can see. Lots of quiet roads, usually traffic free. It just makes getting around that much easier. Right, I'll see you in the next village, which is Kingham. Right, I'm now in the village of Kingham. This is the village store. And then just down here, you've got a pub and a few other bits and pieces. So let's go and have a quick wander down. Sorry about the squealing, that's the rear brake on my bike. Yeah, really beautiful. I think I've actually got to go down this lane here. Looks like to be a pub here. And then a church down the way there. The Wild Rabbit. I mean, look at that. Pretty sure it's a pub or a hotel. Beautiful. Really lovely. Right, let's carry on walking down. Here we go. Right, we're at the church. This is open. It's a nice plant display. Let's go and have a look through. I think you do get some really nice churches in the Cotswolds. Been on a few bike rides in my time. Stopped at a church just to get some shade or have a rest. Let's have a look. I'm obviously having some work done. Let's go around to the front, have a look, see what we can find. It says it's open. I do need a rest. Let me just put my bike down. Looks like it's closed, so maybe I will come back another time. Anyway, we look around the entrance. Right, I am going to grab a drink because let's have a look at the app. Let's have a look at the temperature. I assure you it is very hot today. Let's have a look. We're going through a heat wave in the UK. So what's that say? 26 and feels like 34. Yeah, it's very high humidity. Right, I am going to have a stop for a drink and then head on to the next village. So going by this pub was too tempting, and I've now stopped for a lemonade. Anyway, look at this beautiful setting. I feel like I'm just going to have a quick drink now, refresh, rehydrate, and then go back on the ride, see where it takes me. This is looking very appetizing. Right, I am back now after my ride. That was a really hot one. I think it's something like 32 degrees and very high humidity. So I've come back to the van, just had a quick rinse down with some cool water, hence why the towel is drying. Had the Jackery charging up my bike, ready for the next ride that I go on. So I think what I'm going to do now is edit some of this vlog whilst having some lunch. I actually ended up going to Dalesford Farm. If you've not been there, it's a really upmarket farm shop, organic farm shop, and I took the opportunity to grab a cake and grab a drink. So I'm going to dive into that, going to edit some of the vlog, and then I will come back to you later with a bit of an update as to what I'm going to do next. So this is future me, and in all honesty the heat was brutal. I think after the ride I just got too hot. I stayed around the campsite for a few more hours, and at around 6:30 I called it and decided to go home. The temperature in the van was about 40 degrees and there was no way I could sleep comfortably. So I will leave you with these shots of Jeremy Clarkson's farm, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Thanks for watching.